Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here today, welcome. My name is Dominique. Today I thought I'd just do a bit of a chit chat video with you all. I haven't done this for a while and I just felt like sitting down and filling you in on some of the new things that have been happening in our lives, and you know, it's just been pretty busy and crazy. So basically the kids are gone back to school as of, well, it's the third week now, because the first week they only went back for 3 or 2 days. One went back for 3, one went back for 2 days. And my oldest boy's in grade 8 and my youngest is in grade 3. Now my youngest one's been finding it a little bit difficult, so it's been a little bit of a challenge in the mornings with him. He's gone into more of the, wouldn't say senior, but you know, like the older grade playground, and the classrooms up further. What did happen is the first week he got very sick. He was at school and he vomited, and he's never ever done that before, and of course that sort of stuck into his mind now that he's going to get sick again at school, because it was quite embarrassing, because for him anyway, he vomited in front of, you know, his class and all that sort of thing at lunchtime, because he'd been running around in the heat. I kept him home the day after that, because I thought he may have like picked up something or was coming down with something, but I think it was just running around in the heat. And you know, they get a little bit older and they don't want to be at school as much anymore. It's not as fun, it's boring, the days are longer, which the days aren't longer, but you know, they just get older and they realise that, you know, school isn't as fun as it used to be. Anyway, my oldest boy is doing well. He's in grade 8, like I said, and he sort of smoothed through year 7 really well, which I was really happy with, because you know, high schools can be very scary. It's probably more scary for me because he catches buses probably for an hour and a half, close to nearly 2 hours a day. Yeah, he's liking school and things like that. He's gone back and he's doing piano again. He did a year of piano last year at school and he's starting again this year. So he got actually I have to show you that. He got a really beautiful piano for Christmas off us. Okay, so this is my son's piano. He got it for Christmas. It's a Casio PX something. I'll find the name if anyone's interested in it, but they had a really good special on it, so I got it over at Christmas time for him, and it's just beautiful. It's got a beautiful chair on it. It's very solid. It's a bit like, obviously not a grand piano, but you know what I mean, like it's got that design. It's a full keyboard, which is what he needed for lessons this year, and it's just got beautiful sound. Like, I can't play piano whatsoever, but it's just, as you can hear, it's just beautiful. It's a Casio PX 770. Yeah, and it's beautiful. He plays it so lovely, and it's just so relaxing to listen to. Like I said, it's just lovely to have music back in our house again. But look at this Pinocchio above here. I love him. My mum found him at like a op shop, and he's so beautiful. Pinocchio puppet. I really love him. He's so cute. He did fall down the other day, but because the sticker on the wall broke. But yeah, so yeah, it's a beautiful piano and he loves it. He loves his lessons and things like that. So that was one expensive purchase over Christmas that we got. We did spend that extra on a nice piano, so he would have something nice and he can, you know, practice and learn on. It's a bit like a grand piano, but it's really beautiful and it's got beautiful sound coming out of it. It's got the right ear for music. Like, he can just basically hear something and play it off by heart. And you know, but he sort of takes that step too far, and he needs to learn the basics first, especially, you know, he's only been doing piano for a year. I come from a very big music upbringing. My father was virtuoso in classical music. He was a classical guitarist, so I got brought up with, you know, beautiful classical guitar and music in my life. So it's really lovely to hear music in the house again anyway. So yeah, he's doing that, and yeah, he loves it. So it's just sort of filling in at school, because he's doing the piano lessons at school. It can be very hard because he has to do half a lesson. Sorry, that's my dog sitting underneath my desk. He's got like tap, tap, tap claws on the floors, and he just sounds terrible. And then he does this big sigh after it. Yeah, so it's just hard because he has to like leave maybe science or maths and go to piano. and he's sort of rushing around here and there, but I can't really get him into any other lessons before school or after school. It just has to be through school. So that's that for school, which takes up, let's face it, how much do you feel as a parent that you have gone back to school yourself? Like, I feel like it's more stressful, there's more to do than when I even went to school. Like, when I got myself to school, it's just like the mornings are crazy. I feel like when you drop the kids off, like obviously my oldest boy catches a bus, but he's got to go bus stop, youngest goes in the car, and I get back to home and it's just like, oh goodness me, the mornings and the afternoons and things. I just feel like, you know, I love the holidays, but they're so full on because the kids get so bored, but I just love that not having to do those school runs and not having to do the lunches and all the crazy things that come with school, and the just the responsibilities that we have as a parent for schooling, homework, this. And I feel like as a parent, I do probably take over a little bit with my kids. Like, I pack their school bag and I'll make their lunches and things like that, where I probably should let them do it themselves, but I'll get there. It'll happen at one stage, I'm sure. So in the last few weeks, we actually went and bought ourselves a new 4-wheel drive. So we're really excited about it. We've only had it for a week and a half. We just had a Camry Altice beforehand. We haven't had a 4-wheel drive in years. My husband used to run businesses and things like that, and he used to get 4-wheel drives through the company, and we used to have lots of 4-wheel drives around. You know, he'd always have a 4-wheel drive, or we'd go 4-wheel driving when we were younger and things like that. We haven't done that in such a long time. We've had cars ever since the kids have been babies and things like that, because that's all we've needed. So we really didn't need 4-wheel drive as such. And obviously, you know, we know the expense of 4-wheel drives and how much they cost. But things have changed over the last year or so, well, over the last 6 months anyway, because we decided to get a caravan. So we found a caravan down the street, as everyone's watched my videos and I told you, but we found a caravan that was perfect for us. So basically we found a caravan just a few streets away from where we lived, and my husband drove past it a few times and just went, oh, that's too small, we're not going to fit in that caravan. And we were all like, well, how about we just give them a call and just see what it does or what's in it? And he's like, no, that caravan's not for us. And then one day we made him actually ring them up on a weekend, and they said, no, it sleeps 6 people, you know, it's a Jayco, it's really good, you know, and this is how much we want for it. And so we ended up buying it just 2 streets away. And we actually did buy the caravan before we had a 4-wheel drive, because it was just the perfect caravan for us. And I just didn't want to take the risk, because we didn't have a lot of choice at the time for the price that we wanted to pay and what we were looking for. So this one, the Jayco, is just so clean. It's been so well looked after. You know, it is 14 years old, but it's great. It's just perfect, and we absolutely love it. So we did buy it, and it was quite annoying because we bought it back. Well, it wasn't really. It was bought back in November. Pretty sure it was November. And we didn't have any, you know, 4-wheel drive to take it anywhere. So it's been situated in our backyard, and we've slept in it a few nights just to give it a go and see how the kids go in it and things like that. It hasn't been taken, or it actually did, it got taken out in the weekend. So I'll insert a clip here. We finally took it out on Saturday, and my husband wanted to tow it, and we just did just drove around the area and things like that to see what it was like, and it was perfect. All the lights worked, you know, trailer lights. We have got brake assist on it, so it's very weird when you brake, the caravan brakes as well. It's just odd. It's not like towing a trailer or anything. It's just sort of weird to get used to. We haven't got an Anderson plug put into it yet, but we're considering doing that. But yeah, it's got brake assist and all that sort of thing, so it was perfect. The car's all ready for towing. It's towed caravans in the past, and yeah, so yeah, it was a little bit Oh no, I got a little bit upset. We had to trade our car in because we had our, you know, took our baby home from the hospital in it at the time, my son and all that sort of thing. And you know, women just carry on with that sort of thing. My husband was like, I don't miss that car at all, Dom. I do not miss it. And I said, oh, Derek, but you know, he's like, no, I don't think of anything like that. But you know, it's just women things. So silly. But anyway, yeah, so we just basically traded the car in and got the 4-wheel drive from the same place. And like I said, it's a Nissan Pathfinder, and yeah, it's just beautiful, perfect, and it's got 7 seats, so it's really, really good. We can take our dog, like we could take our dog before in the car, but it's not so tight and squeezed in. He's got an area in the back to sit. The kids have got area. If I want to separate the kids, I can put one in one row of seats and one in the back, which I have been doing because they fight. And they fight over silly things like the air conditioner and just crazy things like that. But yeah, we're really happy with it. So basically we got the whole kit and caboodle now. So we took it out the weekend, towed it, took a few photos of it, and yeah, just got to get used to the whole process of it and organising trips and thinking you have to put the caravan up and the timing of things and all that, because we are going to go on a lot of trips this year. I've planned a few already, but in the next week or so, I'm not sure if we're going to do it next week or the week after, we're just going to go to a caravan park and spend 2 nights there, hook it up to water, you know, all that sort of thing, stay there for 2 nights and live in it for 2 nights and just see how it is, and you know, just yeah, give it a go, because that's what we've wanted to do. And it's really good, just go to a caravan park with a swimming pool so the kids have got something to do there. I'm sorry, that's my neighbour just starting up his lawnmower. I did book a caravan site, which is funny, I know, but if it's there, I'm going to do it, because we don't have toilet in our caravan. We have bought a toilet, haven't got the ensuite tent or anything yet, but I am going to pay more for ensuite sites if I can, if it's just for a couple of nights, you know what I mean? If it was a week, maybe it's different, but I am going to stay in the ensuite site in the next couple of weeks just to give that a go. Just so we don't have to take things other than, you know, just, it's all there. It's just going to open up a whole new world for our family, just being able to, you know, instead of sitting around the house on weekends, going to parks and things like that, just going, how about we just leave Friday, come home Sunday and go away for a couple of nights. You know, we can go to the Sunshine Coast, things like that. It doesn't have to be a huge week holiday, just at least 2 nights, you know, as long as we're not taking a lot of gear. And that's where I'm trying to, you know, have what we need, but not have too much, because I just do not want to spend time packing things, organising things, and just taking useless things away with us. It's just, you know, like you sort of learn your lesson when you go away on holidays and things, not to pack too many clothes and toys, because then you're going to be cleaning them up before you leave, and it's just a nightmare. So I sort of want to go down that road with the caravan. It's already enough to do when you've got kids and setting up caravans and things like that, let alone taking things that are not necessary. So that's the exciting part there. So basically it's opened up a whole new world for us, having a 4-wheel drive now, and the caravan of course, but now I'm like looking at 4-wheel drive websites, which I never thought I'd do. I'm purchasing off 4-wheel drive websites. It's just a very strange thing because I've never done that before. Like I've never bought things for 4-wheel drives. So this is the website that I go on. It's actually called a 4-wheel drive super center, and they've just sent me a newsletter now for items under $100. So this is why I love this site. It's just got so much on it. It's just camping gear, 4-wheel drive things if you're interested in it. Rooftop canvas bags, 2 for $40. You do have to pay postage on each item, but that's the toilet set that I bought last time. As such, yeah, just lots of things on there. So yeah, it's actually called the 4wheeldrivesupercenter.com.au. Just lots of accessories and things like that. Yeah, it's good. I love it. And we've got lots of things coming, like recovery gear in case we go 4-wheel driving. Not lots, but just things that we sort of needed, like car seat covers, dashboards or thing covers, all that sort of thing. So just things that we sort of needed. But we have got a fridge and a little freezer, like a little bar fridge sort of thing, like, you know, like what a caravan comes with, the small fridges. But like I said, we don't have the Anderson plug put in. I'm not sure we're going to get it yet or anything. And the Anderson plug is what feeds the battery while you're driving the car, and you can keep the fridge going and all that sort of thing. So we haven't got that yet. So we are thinking of doing a big trip in the middle of the year, and I'm not sure what's going to happen there. But I bought a esky, and I wanted to get a really good one. We've got eskies in the shed and things like that. But I wanted a good one that was going to last a few days, in case, you know, we don't have the Edison plug, and we can transfer the food back into the fridge after we've settled down, all that sort of thing. And you know, you always need an esky anyway. So the Full Drive online shop, I think it's called Full Drive Warehouse. So good, it's addictive. They send me newsletters and things like that, and they got such good specials. I got the toilet from there, and the toiletry bag and all that sort of thing in my last camping video that I was showing you what I got for the caravan. So this is King's products. You know, you see King's products on lots of things. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about King's products so much, but I know that they're obviously affordable. So I've got Austrail things and all that sort of thing too, but you know, King's is such a big thing at the moment, and the prices are pretty good. Now I've been looking at this esky through the Full Drive Warehouse online, and I wanted to get the small one, which was $160 something about a month ago. And then the other day they had a special for the big one for $169, and I was like, oh my goodness. I showed my husband. My husband's like, yeah, it looks really good. And this thing is like, I don't know, it just looks like it's bulletproof. It is crazy. Derek just looked at it and goes, yeah, that's a real man's esky, that one, when it came. Because I got it and I thought, oh my goodness, it's not going to fit in our four-wheel drive. It's so big. Like, it'll fit in that four-wheel drive, but, you know, allocating things for everything else as well. And it's tough, it's strong, it's really good. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. And they still had specials the other day on them, but it's great. So this is it here. It's the King's ice box, and it's a 50 litre. It's got 4 holders for your drinks, 4 cup holders. It's got a really tight latches on there as well, and it's got a bottle opener, which, you know, what a sellable thing for men, really. Yeah, it's got the bottle opener underneath as well. Wine bottles and tally suitable, and it holds, this is what I got it for, it holds 69 cans with no ice, so it's pretty big, you know what I mean? Like, obviously we're not going to have that many cans in there or anything, but it's more for meats and milks and things like that, and you know, I can transfer them over to the fridge once we get settled, like I said, or you know, just an esky for my husband wants alcohol or anything like that. It has got really good non-slip feet on it, and it has also got a divider in the middle of it. You can divide it if you want to. I'm not sure where you'd buy one of them, but it's really nice. It doesn't show it justice on the box, but it was $169. It is really heavy duty. It's got really bulky handles on the side there, and it holds, they claim that it holds ice. They claim that it will hold ice for up to 4 to 5 days as well. So I haven't tried it out yet, but I'll show you what it actually really does look like other than the box. Okay, so this is our mighty big esky here. I just love it. Like, I've just got it up on the coffee table at the moment because I was going to film it. You can lock it if you want to lock it up with padlocks as well. It's got lockable things. It's got straps if you wanted to tie it down in your four-wheel drive, you know, with straps and things like that. Places for that. It's got huge bulky handles, and also, you know, that bung hole there for the water to come out of. Really a decent, solid, like latches, I should say latches. Under here is the bottle opener as well, which is good. We've got someone who likes beers and things like that, alcohol, and so this is it, and it's solid. I love it. I really love it. I'm really proud of this purchase. There's not a lot of purchases that I'm proud of, but I am proud of this one. And it's, as you can see, it's got like a divider area, which I love that idea. I'm not sure what I can use. Give me some ideas below if you know what I could use there for it, because I do like that idea of using a divider. I might even see if King's have got something to divide it up with. I did see in one of their advertising things for this that they had a basket as well for it. I thought it came with one, but it didn't. But maybe they sell accessories. But yeah, how good is that? So it does hold 69 cans without ice. Obviously you're going to need ice in there to keep it cold, so you know, give and take some of that room as well. But yeah, what a great esky. So really excited to use that. And yeah, that's one of my purchases for the 4-wheel drive and for our camping experiences soon. Sorry, I'm moving the camera here and there just to show you some things around the house. So it's obviously not going to look the same as what it did before the view of the camera. And the other thing I got was some chairs. So I've been looking for chairs, solid sort of chairs, and it's hard with chairs because sometimes they don't last. I just want some camping ones. And of course they had a special on them as well when I got the esky. So I got some King's chairs. These ones are throne chairs, like they're heavy duty. They hold up to 300 kilos, I'm pretty sure. The steel on them. And they're big comfy chairs. The kids are just going to get some from Kmart. I'm just going to order them some Kmart ones because half the time, let's face it, kids don't sit for long. So I'm going to get them some little ones from, not little, but just standard ones from Kmart. Okay, I'm just going to lay it on the bed here. So this is them. They're solid. They've got like an area where you can put a magazine in the back, you know, cup holder, things like that. Just the standard. Hard wearing, a throne camping chair. It's King's. And it's rated, the frames were rated at 300 kilos. So yeah, really good, heavy duty. I love them. We got two of them for like $80 or $79 or something. So they had a good special on them. I didn't really want to pay too much more than that, but we'll see how they go because I haven't had a lot of success with camping chairs in the past. Even the really expensive ones that I bought. So I saw these on special and I thought I'll give them a go, but we did try one the other day and it was really good. So yeah, they're two of my big camping purchases so far. So the next thing I'm going to show you is we picked up a new lounge over Christmas, and we picked up a new lounge before Christmas as well, which I haven't even shown you yet. So we'll go to that now. So the next thing I wanted to show you guys, which I haven't, is our new sofa bed. We picked this up from an op shop close by. It was brand new, had never ever been used. It's an IKEA lounge, which probably would have cost around $1,500 to $2,000 new from IKEA. I don't think they make them anymore, so it's being discounted. Or I mean, they don't make these lounges, I don't think, anymore. I can't remember the name of it, but you can pull all the covers off it and wash it. So I do have a chocolate Labrador. He's not allowed on this lounge, and he knows he's not allowed on here, but you still get dog hair here and there. So it has got a little bit of dog hair here and there, if you see that. There's obviously a little bit of a mark on there from the kids using their feet. I do cover it up. I've got a cover for it because I just don't want the kids to spill Milo and things on it. Now this is a sofa bed. It pulls out into a double. I'll try to insert a clip of what it looks like, but it is brilliant, especially when we're watching movies at night time. You know, the family can watch movies out here, lay on the lounge. If the kids have a sleepover with their friends, we've got an area here, a spare bed, all that sort of thing. So I love it. I love the color of it. It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful and neutral. Just exactly what I've been looking for. It's not a modular lounge like I wanted, but yeah, I just fell in love with it as soon as I saw it. And also, I have been waiting for, I bought some brand new towels and I've been waiting for these towels for like a month. I was so concerned they weren't going to come. I did get them as well. I'll insert a video now of that because I opened them up the other day and filmed it. So I've been waiting for this order from Pure Zone for ages. I think it's been about nearly 4 weeks now that I've been waiting for this, but I've ordered some new towels. I'm so excited. We haven't had new towels in like, I don't know, I think it's been like 10 years, and they're all gone like crispy and I can't fluff them up anymore. So I'm so excited to show you these new towels. They had such a good special on these. Like I did have to wait for a while, but the special on these were like incredible. I think I paid like $100 for all these towels, and they're Egyptian cotton. So I'm just hoping that they absorb. With towels, you just never know. Towels and tea towels are really hard to tell when you first buy them until you wash them up a few times. So let's open this up and see what the towels look like. So these are so fluffy and beautiful. This is the color I ordered. It's actually called a linen color. So it's a really nice color. I didn't really want white because they just get so dirty, even though you can bleach them and things. But I just got this linen color. I got 4 times bath towels, and I got 2 big bath sheets for me and my husband, and they were free. It was free shipping as well, and it was only $100 for 6 towels. So I'm really happy with that. So let's have a look. These are obviously the sheets. They're such a good size. Like, I can't even show you how big it is, but it just goes on and on. That is a huge bath sheet, and I love that colour. Just love it. So 2 of them. I'm just loving the big bath sheets now. Like, I just find I hang them up after I use them. I just prefer them. They are fluffy, and I think they're going to wash up really good. So all those towels, like, for $100. So with free delivery, they had a really good sale on. So I'll let you know how they wash up, because my thing is I just want them to be absorbent. I hate drying myself with a towel, and it just doesn't soak up any water. So let me use them for a few weeks, and I'll let you all know how they are. But such a good price, and I can just get rid of all my old ones now. Like, I've got all these old ones that I just want to get rid of, but I'm going to put a few in the caravan. So I'm not going to buy new towels for the caravan. What for? You know, it's camping. You don't need new towels. So I'm going to put the old ones out there, throw out some of the ones that got holes in them. And we've got all these really nice ones. So I'm going to wash them up and put them in the new cupboard later and see how they go. So I just thought I'd show you that, because I've been waiting for them. It was actually starting to concern me because they just weren't coming, and I hadn't got an order saying they'd been like sent or anything. So they finally come. So really happy with that. It just feels good to get some new towels. And just like that, they're all washed and put away thanks to the dryer. I probably shouldn't have put them in the dryer. That says recommended for the clothesline, but it's raining here at the moment, off and on, and I think they are fluffier in the dryer, except a lot of fluff came off them. So see how they go, but they feel nice and soft anyway. Excited to have some new towels and to have got rid of most of the old ones and put most of them in the caravan, and you know, just start again. Feels good. I purchased a brand new cooler bag for my son and some other cooler bags as well. So I'll insert those now into the video. It's just I filmed them as they came in. So, you know, I had to use them. I am going to do a lunchbox video soon, just on what I've packed in my kids' lunchboxes. I just haven't got around to it yet, but I will do that at some point. It's just been so crazy. Back to school, buying four-wheel drives, caravans, all that sort of thing. It is a second-hand four-wheel drive, but it's brand new for us. So we love it, we're excited. It's got a crazy air conditioner in it, which is really good for this sort of heat. But we're just really looking forward to just taking the kids away and just doing some camping. You know, that's basically all we want to do, is just give the kids some experiences and all that sort of thing as well. You know, because this is probably the cheapest way. Like, we'd love to go overseas and things like that. My family live in America. I've got family that live in America, so I can basically go to America for accommodation, free accommodation and things like that. Just have to pay for flights. But even that's very expensive. So one day we will get there, but in the meantime, we just thought we'd maybe do a bit of traveling around Australia over the next few years with the kids, just before they get to that age where, well, because my son's 13, turning 14 this year. And so we really just want to, you know, have some really nice family trips around Australia in the caravan until, you know, that next chapter starts, which I'm not really looking forward to be honest. But yeah, well, an overseas trip would be really lovely as well, which I could take advantage of any time. I'd love to go to America when it snows, like at Christmas time. My brother said, oh no, it's just so cold. He said you just cannot believe or even explain how cold it is. Yeah, so at the moment it's just going to be doing some family camping trips with the kids, and also just maybe taking advantage of doing a little bit of four-wheel driving on the beach and things like that. My husband's very keen to go and do some more four-wheel driving again. It's been a very long time since he's done that. And you know, fishing, he loves fishing and things like that. So gonna get the kids back into doing some fishing and getting off so much technology. Obviously we'll take technology away with us in the caravan, but it is sort of feels like it consumes your life when the kids are at home on weekends. They seem to just want to play tech all the time, and you know, and just want to get the kids out and just, you know, experience life and the beauty of being outside and traveling and things like that. Obviously it's not always fun. You have got a family of four in a caravan in a very small space, but you know, these times don't last for long either. Like I said, the kids get older. I've just stepped outside of the air conditioning and it is so hot out here. Our little caravan has been put down, and look at it, that is how small it is. You cannot believe it. That's why when we drove past it a few times when it was for sale, my husband was just like, we are not going to fit in that. Not realising that the beds come out either end when we were looking at buying one. But yeah, so we've put it down, and in the next week I'll be doing a video on me packing it all up. So maybe a few people there will be interested in watching that. I'm going to clean out the caravan drawers and stack everything for the first time ever. So that's pretty exciting. We do have a solar panel on our caravan as well. I can see if I can stand up there and show you. I don't think I showed you that last time, which is really handy, especially when it's charging the battery. So as you can see, I can't even see in the thing here, but hopefully you can see there, we've got a really good solar panel on our roof. And it's got some good roof racks as well, which only hold up to 100 kilos, but you know, it's better than nothing. But yeah. I don't think I told you what happened, but when we first got the caravan, I was walking out of the caravan and I fell off the top step onto the concrete. The caravan was parked over there at the time. My husband's just moved it this weekend. But funny enough, my husband had thrown water down onto the stairs just before I came out, because we had a little fan, evaporative fan. He was emptying it, so he tipped it over the stairs. I walked out, I was talking to him with a handful of things, and I had thongs on, you know, the safety thongs of course. And I slipped off the top step and went sideways onto the concrete and nearly, luckily I fell on my thigh and not my hip, because I would have broken my hip. It was terrifying. It was so scary. And my husband was watching me at the time, and he's like, I just couldn't do anything. I couldn't come and grab you quick enough, or, oh, it was just horrible, you know. And I was in pain for, you know, a few weeks after that, but I just hurt my leg. And that was it. I just bruised my leg. I was just so lucky. But yeah, just slipped. My husband has put like anti-slip things on them now, but I find that wearing shoes in and out of there, I just tell the kids no shoes. You're better off with no shoes. But yeah, so it's all compact, it's all put down, and I just thought I'd show you. And next week it's going to be different. We're going to put it back up again and start stacking it for our first trip. So thanks everyone for coming along today's chit chat video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like me to do more of these little videos. It's just a lot easier to sort of update you all on some things sometimes. I do have a box of Kmart items, and I was tossing up whether or not to show you in this video, but I just got a message to say that there's going to be more Kmart things coming today, which is exciting, so I'll do another video on that. I'll keep this box for the new box that'll come, and we'll do a big Kmart haul for you in the next, well, I don't know yet, within the next week anyway. So yeah, so thanks again. I hope you enjoyed this video. Say hello down below. I'm always loving to hear from you all and all your comments and things like that. It means the world to me. And I'll see you soon for my next videos. Thanks everyone. Bye.